Hello and welcome back to Factor Y. In our last episode, we expanded research by adding in Research Token 3, which is this build here. These are two builds making Research Token 3. And we also worked on a couple of other things for our mall, our what are these called? Assemblers 2 and electric furnaces. Yeah. And so I think we might have made some progress on belts or something too, maybe. I can't remember specifically. Either way, when we added the Research Token 3 in, we used the same iron and the same copper as we were using in RT2, and they are not enough anymore. So we need to add to these smelting columns. We have 8 here and 4 here. We obviously need more than this, although I didn't do the math to see how much we actually would need. But it looks like one, 2, every 256, 2, 3, 4 iron. No, more than that. 5 between the two of those times 2, so that's 10. And another 1 every 5, 12, so that's 1 between the two of those. 2 times 2 is 4. So 10 iron and 4 more copper. We could easily do the 4 copper because we do have some room, some space for that. Let's do that real quick right here. We'll need to increase this, obviously. We can add just 4 more of those. And this can come out like this, maybe like that. And then I just need a merger here just to make my life easier. Or make their lives easier, or somebody's life easier. Probably not mine. And that takes care of that, and then we need to take care of this side. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's do these like this. Actually, they could even go this way. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 1 more, and we're not going to quite get 1 more. But I could do something like this and that, and that'd be more than enough. Let's do that. This goes like this, and then it can go in there like that, and these can come out like this. Oops, there we go. Just like that. And that'll be more than enough, which is better than not enough. Iron, though, is going to be a different story because we need to add 10 more to this, which is almost a whole column, and we already have 8. So we need to actually add a second column here, and either do it as a faster belt to this point, or we could also just increase the level of these and then expand it a little bit. That might be the best option. Let's add, let's add Mark IIs here. We had those over here when we were doing this new smelting area. That's these. So we can replace those that we have here already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we'll do it. Let's just use the menu here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we need lots and lots and lots of Mark II belts again. I missed one down here, and I missed an inserter too. Arm. There you go. And then this needs to be a Mark II merger. And again, maybe I should have just let this thing run out. Actually, let's do that. Let's let this run out. And I will not replace them like I have been doing, because that'll just end up costing us pain. And then we'll need to add also, we'll do the same thing with coal as well once we do that. I'm going to leave this space here so that as I replace them, I'm not just deleting items. And I should also cut these off, or at least, do the same kind of thing with them. Oops. And we'll do some over here, I think. Maybe I'll split this belt somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do 9, 10. I'm going to cancel this belt somewhere down here. And then I can do mark 2 belts. Let's split this. Actually, just do 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, oh, that didn't work. Like this, I think. And then these can go just like this. Oops. Accidentally clicked a place. I don't know if that's going to work out that well, though, evenness-wise, but we'll see. And how is this all going? Just about empty. Okay. Let you all finish there. Let's do crossings. And I think I can probably just go ahead and replace these belts too. I'll have to make sure I replace those crossings too, because they will slow down the whole process if we don't. And I hope I have replaced these correctly. That'll be the end right there. And we're going to add some to this, so that'll be fine too. Let's go with this. Oh, I missed 1 or 2 belts here at the end. But once we have it done, then we can replace the belts and things. That goes this way. The coal comes in this way, and that'll be good there. That'll get a merger over there. We need to upgrade these furnaces. 2 furnace, mark 2. You don't have to actually click right on it either. You can click anywhere kind of in, or you don't have to line up squarely. You can click anywhere on it. Arms, mark 2. Let's see, you'll go this way. Oops. Then finally, we have belts that go here. Well, not finally, but semi-finally. And that looks right. Now these all need to go this way. I suppose I can probably start these up now again. And I need a merger over here. Well, arguably need a merger. And then while those are filling in, or coming in, we can get this connected up. We'll need a crossing here. And a splitter there. And then from there, I think it's fine for them to be slower belts. Here they come. This is 2 belts merging. Well, that's very uneven. Why don't I do something a little more even on these? Like... Okay, come on, Wally. There you go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 5, 6 on that side. That's as close as you're going to get to even in that layout. We need 2 more of these, so we can copy 2 and paste them down, like that. And that should do okay. And this one is kind of that uneven too. There's 2 on this side and the rest are over here. But they are loading because we are only doing 10 and not 13. So these probably would have been fine, although that being a 1 was not the greatest. Okay. Those are zoom in now. So now we just got to wait for the iron to get all caught up here. And we were getting close to finishing this this next research here for the Long Arms Mark II, but not quite there just yet. And I think what we're going to have to do is build more science elsewhere. Although, well, yeah, because we have a lot of research to do, and then we have the infinite things. So we might end up, we're probably going to end up having to build another layout for science somewhere else here. Like farther away, like maybe way down here someplace. And at that point, maybe it's time to switch to Influencers Mark II. And actually what I could do is potentially find a spot where I stop using ones and just switch completely to twos. Like, square off the ones. Because the size thing, I was thinking about it some and talking with Martin about it some, and it's not something we're going to be able to resolve that easily because the size is 2n+1, and you can't really have two different sizes that are multiples of each other at 2n+1. So, yeah, that's going to be a little bit tougher to accomplish than I was originally thinking. I'm just going to square this off a bit. Actually, I could come down here and find where the square is. And then after this square, we can start in with level 2 influencers and just call it good at that point. And I'm out. So that's a good point to stop there. Looks like I need some more down here. And I might just try to make these be influencers Mark II. That's a possibility. It's even a plausibility. We'll figure that out in a little bit. Because that's power, so I want to be careful playing with that over there. We're gonna have a few more of these. We could play with it, I guess. Let's break some of this. If I broke this one, that would be a problem. Let's look at that Influencer Mark II a little bit here. I have to go a little bit bigger. I can come down here too. Where actually is it at? Let's put one of these down. Just put it down. There. Okay. So I think it'll go there. Nope, I'm off by something. There we go. Found that one. And then this one here, you'll go right there. Then I can delete this one. Excuse me. And this one. Nope, I'm off by one here. Okay, and then I have one of them sneakily hiding right here. And that'll take care of that. Now the question's going to be, of course, where am I at as far as size of these versus size of those, and will it even matter in the end? The answer is it won't matter in the end, because I'll have to reshape everything anyway. So I'll just make a new shape like this on the outside, and they'll be overlapped a little bit, but hey, who cares, right? Right. I could have centered the overlap, perhaps. Ooh, maybe I should do those differently then. I could have also found the right number of them to make the overlap be, make there be no overlap. Like, how many of 2n+1 equals how many of whatever that would be, 2 times 2n+1 kind of thing. I don't know that I have the wherewithal to accomplish that on camera, so I'm not going to do it. This, nope, missed. But that's okay, because once we have this squared off, then we're good for, I think, ever, unless there's a Mark III, of course. If there's Mark III, then we'll have to do the same kind of thing later. And that'll go there. You go away. Oops, I missed again. You go away. These stay here, but we can do this with them. And we can do this with the ones that we deleted. And I think that squares it off, and now we can just do all Mark IIs. And... Yep, I missed one right here. Like that. Do all Mark IIs, and then we have just a bigger grid then. Which means we don't have to worry about fitting things in properly. Which is also good. So this is going well, because we only needed 8 here, and we needed 10 here, so I have 10 going, and so there's a little bit of surplus, but that's fine too. Actually, oh, because these are done. Yeah, we're waiting on RT1s now. And at 48 per process, we're going to have to make RT1 bigger. This will feed 50, this array will feed 50, and what we'll end up with is a dedicated array or number of arrays that will feed 50 directly, and then we'll have smaller arrays of these that feed the RT2s in whatever scale they need to be in, and then we'll have RT1s and 2s that feed into the RT3s in whatever scale they need to be in. And that'll make our lives a little bit more equal or stable in that. So maybe we should work toward that, because it's going to be a while before we have anything else mall related to build, besides one thing at a time, because I don't think we unlocked anything else besides these Mark II underflow and overflow splitters. I don't think. I think that was the last thing in the RT2, and then we just started with RT3 at the very end of the last episode. So while these are close, they're not that close. And so we need to do something else for a while. So working on other science for a while would be really good. Since we know what this feeds, and we know how many it feeds, we can easily work on that one first. And we need a lot of those anyways, so it wouldn't hurt to do that. We need a full belt of Mark I belt of iron, and a full Mark I belt of coal, of course, to have one of these. We could also just do a Mark II belt at this point and make 100 of them, which might be a good idea too, since we're going to need to scale this out. Or not 100 of these. It would still be, I guess it would still be, the assemblers would be Mark II as well then, because I'm assuming they're twice as fast. I guess I could find out, since we have some made now. We meant to do that and didn't. These, let's see, just gears, because gears are a simple recipe. This says it will make a gear in 256. So speed... Speed 2, so it's twice as fast then, I guess. Yep, I assume. And they cost 4 times the energy for twice the speed. And that's kind of your payoff, is space versus energy. But energy is also fairly cheap, as we found out. And we could even upgrade the existing arrays we have with Mark II stuff and get twice as much energy out of them as well. Which we did... Where do we do that? Way down here. One of them down here. So we could do that easily enough as well. And that might be something to work toward, either on or off camera. I don't know which. I don't know why I did this way and didn't just do a merger. I don't know. Okay, so let's take this array. We're going to upgrade it to Mark II, which would be kind of nice, though, to have an automated tool to be able to do it with. I know stuff like that is... I think stuff like that is on Martin's list. At least... some stuff like that is on Martin's list. So we need a spot where we can find enough space for 13 miners Mark II on coal and on iron. That might be a good spot down there. This seems a little bit sparse here, so maybe we won't go there. This is an interesting patch that I don't really like in that respect, so we'll wait on that one. But let's come down here to start with. Where was I at? Way down here someplace? This might do. Let's see, I think we can get... Oh yeah, we could easily get 13 out of this iron patch. Can we get 13 out of this coal patch? 1, 2... I know, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... Yeah, we could easily get 13 out of that. We have even more to work with here. And then we'll go horizontal on this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, and then 6 more here, like that. Okay, so let's extend our influence range down there. We'll just do this... If I can find the center point again. Now that these are so big, they're hard to find properly. Yep, there we are. Extend this down into there. And then let's go this way with the Mark II, or with the you know what? Start down here, Wally. Where you can square it up with the influence range there. Let's go this way with this new array for research. And we're just going to build this from scratch, because I think that would be easier than trying to build this array and upgrade it as we go. since there aren't automated upgrade tools. So let's see. We need to start with 2 belts. One of coal, one of iron. Those are on... I put them on opposite sides. So I put them on the same side using swappers. Okay, that's fine. Where am I? Oh, way down here. So that goes there. We need to have the furnace burners. Actually, what we should have checked was how fast are the electric ones? And do we want to do that versus using coal all the time? Smelt speed is 500, which is the same as this. So they're the same speed as the Mark 1s, which makes sense because they are Mark 1. So it's kind of just... if you want to spend your coal on electricity, or if you want to spend your coal on fuel for these, although this uses 500 energy. Coal is worth... one coal miner is going to produce one of these worth of energy, which is only 100. Even these are only 200. So at the moment, if we can get coal in reasonably, at the moment, it's better to use the coal directly in the smelting process rather than using it in the into making the fuel, because 1 unit of coal that, you know, say from one miner, even if that's a Mark II miner, is only worth 200 energy. And, well, 200 energy for how long, though? For 1,000. Yes, for one coal here is worth 200 energy for 500 ticks. Whereas this is going to use 1 coal every 512 ticks. Well, I should do Mark 1 things. So this is worth 100 energy for 1,000 ticks. 1 coal is. This down here, an electric furnace, this is worth... no. On a regular furnace, 1 coal is worth... 500 energy every 256. So that's kind of a wash. I guess that's a wash, then. Just about. Either way, I think I'm going to stick with the smelting lines, just because I like them. So we'll do this somehow. These are Mark IIs. Actually, let's just do 2, and then we'll carry it down. We'll do a swapper. Nope, swapper. Mark II. There. And then you'll go there. You'll need to have Mark II arms. And then you'll go out into a Mark II assembler. Making gears. And then another Mark II assembler making RT1 out of those gears. Still the same ratio here, just twice as fast. And then that'll go out onto a belt. And that belt will go probably this way, actually. Out into 100 labs. And actually, that's what we're going to copy, is that unit right there. So, copy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, I should have just done 12, 13. Good enough. Okay. And then this doesn't need this belt here. This doesn't need that belt there. We can hook these up in either direction we want. This comes out, we'll say maybe to here, since the influencer is right here. And then we'll come into a bunch of labs. And I have 56 available, so let's go ahead and get started on labs. I'm going to do this right away, basically, I think. Because we just need so many of them. 3 apart. We'll do a splitter there to get these in like that. I'm going to do... Actually, I'll do centered arms here just for fun. These can still be slow arms because this is still only 1,000. There's only one level of lab. So let's do this and that. And then that's it. This 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. We could go all the way out to 50. Issue with that's going to be that, well, we're going to end up with really long arrays or really wide arrays. If I did, let's just do another 20 here. If I did 5 rows of 20, or if I did 4 rows of 50, sorry, 4 rows of 25, that would probably be fine. 3, 4 puts us there. I know I can't afford placing all, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do a 5th to do 5 of 20, but I'd rather kind of square out this space a little bit, I think. So let's take these up just so that I can have them to build with here. And then let's take another 4 for each of these, if I have them. I do. That's 24, and then we'll take we'll just take these inner 2 here and make that 20. Make 24, 26, 26, 24 kind of thing. I think that'll be fine, but we're gonna have to wait on this for a little while. Let's do belt splitter. Yep. And these are of course going to be manifold split, but you can't really get away with it that easily. So let's just do this anyway here. It's fine. Copy this sort of. Oops, I hit C instead of Shift C. Let's do that, but instead of this being here, this goes there like that. There and there and there like that. I don't think we have enough labs built yet. How many do we have? 2. Yeah, we need more labs. I'm only making 50, but then again, we normally don't need this many, so this is fine. In the meantime, we can go ahead and get these things going, I suppose. So let's go this way to here. And then this way, oops, there. These ones will come up and over like this. These ones will come up like this. Hey, it got done. Good. Let's go with a merger. Mark 2 this way. No, actually go this way. And same with you. And then we'll go straight across from here into there. And this one will come up from there. I'm out of belts. Great. Great. We'll get some more. In the meantime, I suppose I could start this down here. And really, I could do these too. It doesn't matter that much. Oh, I have belts now. Here we go. You all can get started. We can go and hook these 3 up while we wait. And then we can see that we have 4 labs now. It's gonna be a while. That's okay because we can keep adding to it. But that's gonna be this is gonna be twice as fast as this is. So basically, we have like 3 of these arrays, or we'll have 3 of these arrays. Let's go ahead into the research panel here and start something else. We could go arms. We could go smelting Mark 3, which could be good. What else do we got here? What else here? Miners 3. Ooh, solar. Let's do solar. And we could do... Oh, I want to do these modules. Do 10,000 RT1s. Yeah, let's wait until we get all the labs built, and then we'll do that one. Down here we have electric 2. Down here we have burner power production. Increases burner power production by 10%. We should do that once we have RT4. Arms. Things. Way down here, that's going to take... Assembly 3 is going to take belts 5? Or belts 3, which takes RT5. Okay. Then we don't need that yet. All of these good? No, because those are 4s. We don't have all that many things here. But solar's good, and then these module belt legs for modules both are good too. All right, how are we at, or where are we at with labs? And for putting these way down out of the way, and then putting, you know, RT2s over here or something, and RT3s somewhere else, that's even, you know, a better idea. You can see how tiny our factory actually is, compared to what we have available for a planet. So this will be fine, and we can actually just take this array here, copy it, feed it in any more, and we can immediately, you know, make a crap ton more RT1s. Look at that counter going. These are all started now. How many of these do we have now? 8. Okay, I'm gonna make 8 more then, because we might as well use what we got. And then, of course, since this is manifold, you're gonna get 50%, you're gonna get 25%, and you each are gonna get 12.5%. But the only other way to fix that would be to take another belt out, split it in the middle. I guess right here would be the middle, and then split each half into halves. And I kind of can't be bothered that much work. All the stuff is getting to the end. Coal's not quite there. I did count it right? 6, yeah, 13. It'll get there. Assuming there isn't backing up issues here, which there might be too much. Yeah, this one's not getting to place very often. 2 more there. Now that this is backed up, this one's getting 50 and these are each getting 25, which is okay, I guess. Actually, this one's kind of backed up too, so it's only using 25%. So it ends up that each are each getting like half of the 75. That's fine. That's a big coal patch. Holy cow, we should be able to get a lot of power out of that one. Yeah, the RT1s are already half done, whereas these are a third and these are a quarter. So, yeah. That'll be good to have more. Why did I stop at 8 here? This is a full array. Probably because I'm not intending on using the whole thing, but I should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's kind of perfect. You'll go here, you'll go there, you can go there. And then these ones can go here, there, there. Actually, no. There, not there. Oh, running low on power. I guess we are. Remember that big patch that I said I should use? I think we should use it now. It was here, yeah. Big old patch. And that'll go there, which is kind of near the edge of it, but that's okay. And then let's do this array. This is the Mark II array. And down here. You know, we're running low on power. Let's go with maybe like this. And that's going to complain, I think, because those are going to be activated. So I'm not going to do a second one yet. Mark 1 miner, or Mark 2 miners rather, here. Let's go with 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. It's 5. And then here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that would be 14, which I don't really need the 14th. Let's pull that out. Mark II belt here. I think what I want to do with this is take 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd really like to do this. Actually, you know what? Do that, and then we'll do this. Maybe I'll put a merger there. That way I try to even these out a bit. And then I have 6 here on this one. That'd be 5, 6, 7, and 6. Yeah, that'd be good. Let's do a Mark II... a couple of Mark II mergers here. 1 right there, and 1 right there. There. Actually, not a merger. I want a mixer. That'll work. You can go here. And then you'll take half into that. So these could actually be Mark 1 belts, for that matter. That was a Mark 1 mixer, though. Oops. Let's go with Mark 2 mixer. Although, really, that could be merged into one belt and then split again. Maybe I should do it that way. Yeah, let's do it that way. That way I don't have these extra belts here for no reason. So let's do this. Merger. There. And then a splitter here. Alright, and then we need a bunch of arms. Mark 2. Oopsie. But yeah, these could have been slower belts inside of these arrays. I'm fine with it, but they could have been. So now that we have one array going, and almost have the power replacing right now. Almost. I know we're running low on power. We're not low anymore, which is the advantage there. Then we can do another array as we scale up here. Gotta be careful because there's an influencer in there. Copy, put that down. Oh no. That's not good. Can't afford placing all. Yeah, all the furnaces, the burners. We only had 50, so it only made a few more. In the meantime, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 if we do that one. Although, I don't think I still like that idea. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I want to do this instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10, 11, 12, 13. The reason I want to do it this way is because I'd rather have shorter belts that I can merge, given the merge abilities here, rather than longer belts that I have to somehow fight with some other way. This can go, let's just go this way. Do a 3-way merge right there. Oh, just do that. There we go. And then that'll go down to the next array. 5, 6, and then 7 more. Yep. Although you can go here. You can take that one out, take that out, and then maybe I'll use that to go the other direction later. This goes here, and then this and that, and these and that. Splitter goes there. And then you all can go like this, like that, like this, and like that. How you doing? Let's even these out a bit. Although, do that, do this. That way they're a little bit more even anyway. Just so the belts are used evenly, I guess. I don't really know or care that much, but with only 11 of them, what are you gonna do? So I have to keep filling this in as we have more. It's 12 now. We only need a few more, but these will just back the belts up and then it'll be fine. And in the meantime, we are radically scaling up our power production, which is good. These have not yet reached the end. Is there a reason for that other than time? Man, it doesn't feel like this is working properly, but because this one's not able to place, although the last one should never be able to completely place. Maybe I should go back to the 2-belt system. We'll see. This might just take a little bit to reach the end. Oh, it is reaching down here. These are running, some of them. It might just take a little bit. These obviously have because there's nothing using them. which I suppose I could kind of simulate. A little bit. 2, 4, 6, 8. And let the belts back up and then see what happens. Because these up here are all the way to the end. So it does eventually build it. But I also have them on 2 separate belts. Maybe I do need to just do that. Maybe there is a compression issue here. We'll see. We'll see how this ends up faring compared to the other. And we can make changes. It'd be easy. It'd be trivial enough to add a second belt because we had it there already. But that's going to take a little while to make those things. Okay, so how are you doing? We should probably add some more labs in here. Let's go with... Actually, just copy this. There, how many more do we have now? 11. I can take a block of 10. Like that. And get at least a few more started. Although this might actually end up with the same problem as the other. No, they're getting placed. And we're not even using them all yet. They're not getting placed in the end. It's weird that these are placing in the middle of a belt, but these aren't able to. Because otherwise that would be placing all the time, just like those are. That's interesting. I don't know why that is, why that's different. Interesting something to talk to Martin about as to why that's different. Why these ones aren't placing on the end, but they're placing in the middle. Whereas the other ones are not placing in the middle, they're placing only on the ends. Although this is backed up again, because they're done. We only have 2 more RT3s to go, though, so that's pretty good. There's solar. We could maybe play with that. Let's go in here. And then let's do these, because I wanted to do them. 10,000. That's a good time to do it, is right now. See, like, these have activated long before this one has. So they're wedging them in there. Why are they not wedging coal in, or iron in, or copper in like that? A few more of those. Keep adding power. We have 4 more of these. We can keep going. And these will only go out to here. Because, let me double check my numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 24. That means these are 13. That means that that's 26, which means that that's 50. And then this will be 50 once we round that out too. Yeah, see, these are just barely backing up. They should be backing up more. And that's 13. So this is definitely a belt compression issue then. At least I would think these would be backing up more. Given that there's... What is that? 12% of them are missing? Yeah, that's zooming along. We're 10% done with that already. Okay, let's take a look at how this belt is loading. Yeah, see, you're sitting there, and these ones are placing just fine. That is... weird. Wait, are you backward? No, you're not backward. You're holding coal. I see it in your hand there now. Maybe they are backing up enough. 4 more of those. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll leave this here. I was gonna work on some of these new things, but I guess what we could do is we could mark them. So we know we're going to want to have arms Mark II, long arms Mark II, which are arms Mark II, gears and rods. We have arms Mark II getting made over here someplace. Here. Probably just copy that array and flip it. And then make it into long arms Mark II then, because they need gears and rods after that. 4 gears, 4 rods every 1024. That's perfect. And then we'll have also solar and batteries, which came with solar, I assume. That'll be chips, copper, and iron, a crap ton, but they take a long time to make. And then we'll have batteries here, which are chips, wire, and cable. Was there anything else that was added that I missed? Let's see here. Belts, no, we've got all those except for these 2, which we know about. We have them over there marked. Those, just those 4, we've got those. All of these are now being made because we added computers into RT3, or with RT3. So that's good. These 2 are being made. These 2 are being made. Those are marked or are being made. And then there's all of these which we have being made. So that's all we have to make so far in our mall build. And so maybe next time we could start with some of the mall build for these things and then switch back to probably science, RT2, or possibly power. But I'm going to keep placing these off camera, and we'll get those 2 arrays completed, and we'll have a little bit of power to wiggle, work with there as we go. 8 more? Good. Good. There. And there. And then we need 2 more. Excellent. All right, so thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.